Imagine a world where even gods must fight for recognition. This is the story of Manasa, the snake goddess who challenged the very foundations of divine hierarchy. In the celestial realms of Hindu mythology, where deities reign supreme and cosmic battles shape the universe, there existed a goddess unlike any other. Manasa, the serpent deity, born from the mind of the great sage Kashyapa, was destined for an extraordinary journey. Manasa's birth was no ordinary event. She emerged from Kashyapa's meditation, a living embodiment of his thoughts on snake lore and poison. Her very essence was intertwined with these potent forces, making her a unique and formidable presence in the pantheon of gods. But being extraordinary didn't guarantee acceptance. Manasa found herself in a precarious position, caught between the world of gods and mortals. The established deities, particularly Shiva, the destroyer, viewed her with suspicion. They questioned her right to be worshipped, her place among them. Undeterred, Manasa embarked on a quest for recognition. She knew her powers were real, her domain vital. Snakes, after all, were both feared and revered in the mortal world. They symbolized danger and protection, death and renewal. Manasa understood that her role as their goddess was crucial for maintaining cosmic balance. Her journey took her to the mortal realm, where she sought devotees among the people. She appeared to farmers, healers, and common folk, demonstrating her power over snakes and her ability to cure their venomous bites. Slowly, whispers of a new goddess began to spread. But not everyone was willing to accept Manasa. In the kingdom of Champaka lived a wealthy merchant named Chand Sadagar. He was a devout worshipper of Shiva and refused to acknowledge Manasa's divinity. This rejection became the central conflict in Manasa's story, a test of her resolve and divine status. Manasa approached Chand, requesting his worship. She said, "O merchant, I am Manasa, goddess of snakes. Offer me your devotion, and I shall protect you and your kin from the dangers of serpents." But Chand, proud and stubborn, replied, "I bow only to Lord Shiva. I need no protection from a self-proclaimed goddess." This rejection ignited a battle of wills that would span years. Manasa, determined to prove her worth, unleashed her powers. She sent snakes to destroy Chand's gardens, sink his ships, and threaten his family. With each calamity, she offered him a chance to relent, to accept her divinity. But Chand remained steadfast. He cried out to Shiva, "O Mahadeva, protect me from this pretender." And for a time, Shiva's blessings shielded him from Manasa's wrath. This divine tug-of-war illustrated a profound truth in Hindu philosophy: the interconnectedness of all deities and the complex nature of devotion. As the conflict escalated, it caught the attention of other gods. They watched with interest, some sympathizing with Manasa's struggle, others wary of upsetting the established order. This cosmic drama reflected the earthly struggles of acceptance and change, a theme that resonates even in our modern world. Manasa's perseverance began to pay off. More and more mortals turned to her for protection, offering prayers and rituals in her name. Her power grew with each new devotee, challenging the notion that divinity was a fixed, unchanging state. The tide turned when Chand's son, Lakhinder, fell victim to a deadly snakebite on his wedding night. In her grief, Behula, Lakhinder's wife, turned to Manasa for help. She undertook a perilous journey, floating down the river with her husband's lifeless body, facing numerous trials. Behula's unwavering faith touched Manasa deeply. In this moment, the goddess realized that true divinity lay not just in power, but in compassion and the ability to inspire devotion. She restored Lakhinder to life, proving her divine capabilities once and for all. This act finally broke Chand's resistance. He saw the truth of Manasa's godhood and the folly of his stubborn denial. In a moment of humility, he offered her worship, but with a twist that spoke to his enduring pride. He turned his back and offered flowers with his left hand, a less respectful form of worship. Manasa accepted this imperfect devotion, understanding that change comes slowly and that even flawed recognition is a step towards acceptance. This teaches us a valuable lesson about tolerance and the gradual nature of spiritual growth. With Chand's acknowledgement, Manasa's position in the divine hierarchy was secured. She became known as Manasa Devi, a goddess of snakes, fertility, and protection. Her story spread throughout the land, inspiring devotion and respect. The tale of Manasa's struggle carries deep significance in Hindu thought. It illustrates the fluid nature of the divine pantheon, showing that new deities can emerge and gain acceptance. This reflects the adaptable, inclusive nature of Hinduism itself. Moreover, Manasa's journey embodies the concept of tapasya, or spiritual austerity. Through her persistent efforts and unwavering belief in her own divinity, she achieved her goal. This teaches us the power of determination and faith in achieving our life's purpose. The conflict between Manasa and Chand also highlights the tension between tradition and change, a theme relevant to all societies. It shows how established beliefs can be challenged and expanded, making room for new ideas and diverse perspectives. In the end, Manasa's story is one of empowerment. It tells us that even in the face of rejection and adversity, one can rise to claim their rightful place. It encourages us to persist in our goals, to believe in our inherent worth, and to seek recognition for our true selves. As we reflect on this ancient tale, we can draw parallels to our modern struggles for acceptance and recognition. Like Manasa, we too may face skepticism and rejection in our pursuits. But her story reminds us that with perseverance, compassion, and unwavering faith in ourselves, we can overcome any obstacle. The story of Manasa, the snake goddess, continues to slither through the consciousness of millions, reminding us of the power of belief, the importance of acceptance, and the ever-evolving nature of spirituality. In her journey from obscurity to divinity, we find a timeless tale of triumph that still holds